What's up, guys, and welcome back to a special video. This is the biggest fish I think I have ever seen, let alone being able to capture it on film was absolutely incredible. And this fish does some amazing stuff boat side. It came out on a big bucktail, double tens, so if you can put the size of that bait in comparison to the size of the fish, it's pretty incredible. Like I have a 55-inch muskie, that is my PB. But this one, man, I don't know. It just seemed like it was just built a little bit bigger than the one I had. And the one I had was, I caught at night. And it's kind of hard to judge size. And, you know, you've got a headlamp. It was 11 o'clock at night. And I was, you know, shining parts of the fish, you know, and I couldn't really see it all at once really clearly like I could this one. So that made this fish really, really special. And to do it on a trip with two really good friends was amazing. And I don't know, you can look back and say I should have did this, I should have done that, but hindsight's 20/20, right? The thing is, like, this is the reason why I musky fish, is for an opportunity out of a fish like this, for this chance. And you're not going to capitalize on every single chance you get. If you've never messed up a muskie, you haven't musky fished. It happens to everybody. It happens to the best anglers in the world. But regardless, I think you guys are going to love this footage. It's absolutely incredible, even how long this fish sticks around once she does come in. And I guess partially I'll go through, you know, at the end of this, why I did what I did and what I could maybe do differently if I had the chance to go back. So check this out. It is incredible.
I still like them a lot.
Here's one. Oh, come on.
Nothing wrong. So you did everything perfect.
No, all the stuff when that thing's back was out of the water. I was literally reaching for the net.
It was that double nickel.
That was really fucking close, dude. Oh my god.
She fucking nipped it too.
Oh, that thing's back was out of the water. I thought it was. Holy shit. That was a big one.
Double nickel? Really?
Real close. Just not.
No, it was. That was way bigger than the one down the shop.
Oh yeah. That was one of the coolest figure eight.
Yeah, dude, you did great. You know what was amazing? Was how fast it was going to this corner.
And how slow it was right there. It's like it had been caught on that outside turn before.
It didn't look that big, like we're behind the bucktail.
It didn't until it came up here. When
Yeah.
you first saw it, it was like, oh, that's a nice one. And then it came in, it was just like, that's one way to put it.
That's why we're here, right?
Oh my god, when that thing tail kicked into your first turn, there was like, in my head, there was no way it wasn't going to eat.
It was what?
There was no way that wasn't going to eat.
Oh, yeah. That, and then as soon as its back was out of the water, I was like, oh, this is done. It like went to cut it off and then just didn't bite. That one looked as big as yours?
Well, that one, I mean, I had it at 54. Is what I figured, but
if it comes out at 54 3/4, we'll call it a draw. How about that?
I don't know, we just caught a 55-incher last week, and that one didn't look any shorter.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I'm not. That's what I
just
mean.
caught one and that one looked exactly like it, so fuck off.
I'm not saying you're wrong. You're obviously the best judge of all of us, but.
That was big. That was really big. Man, I hope you guys enjoyed that footage. I'll show it to you one more time at the very end. But gosh, I hate watching it. I really do, because it bugs me. I really think I could have caught that fish. And some things I guess I've changed or I've done since then is that was a 9-foot St. Croix Elite, and what I actually did now is I think I should have been doing 8s instead of ovals. So how I kind of judge if I do an 8 or an oval with a fish is 1, how fast the fish comes in, and 2, how big the fish is. If the fish is really, really big like that one, I like to do the ovals just to give the fish more room. And then if the fish is a little bit slower or might take a little more coaxing, I like to do 8s instead. There's more, difference in the bait movements, and it's not just a steady oval. I mean, granted, you're still slowing down on your corners of the oval because you don't want them to bite it in that straightaway, because then they're just gonna tend to nip at the bait, which this fish actually nipped at it. Once I come in, I go out, and then she didn't really like it in this corner, which is why I want her to eat it, because that's the best possible corner, and that outside corner, especially being a right-handed guy, you can hook back into the fish. That's where you want them to eat. And this fish was so hot, I thought I was going to be able to get her to go there no matter what, that I didn't want her to eat in this other corner because your hook set isn't quite as good over there. You don't have quite as much power. So I thought I was going to get her to go around a full time and get her again on that outside corner. But it ended up that for whatever reason, she wanted it in that left corner. And I think that first turn was by far the best shot I had at her. But I think if I would have been doing an 8 instead of an oval, I maybe would have been able to, vary a little bit more the direction of the bait. Might be able to get her more interested in those second and third 8s instead of the ovals. So I went with longer rods, okay? I went through Thorn and I got some 9-foot 10 rods now. I think I have 3 of those now and a 9-foot 6. And I think the longer rod is just going to help me do an 8 no matter the size of the fish. Even like you can see in my shadow, I kneel down or kind of crouch down to get as much space in my turns as possible. But it still wasn't enough, I don't think. I think I should have been doing 8s. Looking back at it, we kind of talked about it. And maybe a little bit slower in my corners. But as hot as that fish was, I wanted her to not eat it in those straightaways. So I really had to speed it up, in the straightaways, and then I probably should have slowed it down a little bit more, but I was having to go so fast in those straightaways that I didn't want there to be a big change, in the bait's presence as far as going super fast and then super slow. So whatever, I mean, you can look back at it 100 different ways. Maybe I did everything wrong, maybe I did everything right. I think I could have done some stuff differently. I don't know what you guys think. Maybe let me know. Don't be too hard on me. This hurts enough already. But I definitely want to hear you guys' opinion on what I should have done. As much as I'm going to hate reading, I'm going to hate thinking about this. But it was, regardless, an incredible experience. That's why we musky fish. Or at least that's why I musky fish, is for an opportunity to fish like that. A fish of a lifetime times a million. I mean, that's like whole next level. But incredible fish. I'll show it to you one more time. But thank you guys for watching. And if you want to see more videos like this, there's tons of musky footage on this channel. And then also multi-species stuff too, like walleyes and bass and lake trout and whatnot. So thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
Come on.